This is the area that we built. The only thing we didn't build was this picnic table, the swings. That's a tablecloth over that swing. We dug the fire pit. The reason it's so black is because we had a fire in it. We still have to burn some more stuff. We're like this. And we don't really need to burn the wood, but it's fun. Going to cut this at about 8 or 10 feet, and it will be a post. But our goal is to clear out this ditch. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm sorry for the lighting, because it's like 9 o'clock at night, and I'm in the woods, so. The post, these are cedar trees that we cut down at our property. Well, 2 of them were from our neighbor over there, Mr. Ferris. The swings, they're pretty comfortable. What's holding this together? The top one is there's a brace on the back, and that's holding it, and there's a 10-inch bolt going through the top of that post down into this post, and it's like that for everyone. And there's also 2 screws holding it in. I don't know if I can get a shot of those. Here's a really big spider web. Oh, there's the spider. It's a wolf spider. People are always afraid of spiders, but there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, if you don't mess with it, it won't mess with you. We're going to take this plank. It's a little shorter than me. And we're going to put it right here in between this tree and this tree. And we're going to get another one, and we're going to put a back on it so we can lean back. That's one of our trailers. Another spider web holding that leaf up in the air. There are fireflies out. Yesterday we went to Busch Gardens and I caught a firefly. Isn't that beautiful? That's the spider. I don't know if that's just the way it looks or if it's pregnant, but its butt is huge. And this is a big web. The center is right here. You can't see it, but it's from this tree all the way to this tree. This is the ditch. Well, I don't know if it's a ditch, but it's just a drain off. We were going to use this massive cedar tree, but we decided not to because it was so... This is probably almost 30 years old. Maybe pushing 25. I don't know what kind of tree this is. Oh, this is a pin oak. No. I forgot what that's called. ball. One of the big logs that we're gonna burn. And I have no idea how we're gonna burn all of these, but just to give you an idea of how big they are. And that's my hand. Sorry if it's very jerky because this is very uneven ground. This is our other trailer. We have some wood in it. We're going to be building a chicken's permanent chicken coop. There's our tire swing. I'm on the tire swing now. And there's a huge mushroom. Looks like something ate it. Our ditch just keeps on going back and it forks. That's the end of this video. Again, I'm surely gonna have another video out before July 27th, but I am going to the video is going to be about an hour long, hopefully. And just to do a tour of the Reptile Expo. This is our walnut tree. Probably pushing 100 feet. I don't know if you can see any or not. You can't. But these fell off early. They're supposed to be about almost twice this size. Because here's a fun fact. These type of trees, like this tree, I think it's hickory tree, acorn trees, oak trees, their seeds take 2 years to produce. Here, this is a pin oak. Other trailer. It's not actually that long. It's probably only 8 feet. Propane tank. And this is my grapevine. If you watch my first video, he's doing great because all the leaves are brown. But it's getting used to its new environment. Because it was in my house. Well, it's not my house, but it was in my room the whole time. And it didn't get enough sunlight. So we ended up moving out here. I have no idea what that is. Oh, those are tomato skins, because we can tomatoes, and you don't want to have the skin on the tomatoes when you can them, because once you start heating them up, the skin will fall off, and it will, when you take the tomatoes out of the can, it will still be in there, and you would have to pick it out or eat it, and it's just, I don't think it would taste good. This is a yellow popular. The leaves are huge on this thing. Well, this is popular with most trees. The more sun a leaf gets, the bigger it will get. For example, this is going to stay that size because the sun does not really get through here. But this leaf, this is the same tree, is way bigger because it gets more sun. See, it's off of a stump. Sorry, I got dark there for a second. These are corn husks for the chickens and corn cobs. They picked them clean because we had corn for dinner. They also love green beans. And if this thing had smell sensors, you definitely would want to turn them off because chickens stink. Like, this coop is so bad. Like, I bet the chickens are glad they have it, but they could fly out. There's been a red-tailed hawk. When we got the chicks, when they were like 2 weeks old, we always saw this hawk. And one day when I came out to clean out the chickens, I saw a big red feather next to it. So either the hawk feather fell off while it was flying above them, or it was standing at the gate. Because it would be a big coincidence if the feather fell off and then floated down, because the wind, the speed the bird was moving, that would all affect everything. And for those just to be just right, that'd be a pretty big coincidence. This is our draining system because this leaks. This is for the water hose and I think the washing machine, and it just leaks all the extra liquid. And sometimes when the air conditioning's on for upstairs, it drips out of there because that's where the air conditioning is. If I get really into YouTube, because once I get a reptile, I'm going to do care videos, updates, feeding, breeding, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to be doing a garden video, so I would definitely be getting a high quality camera because I'm using my phone right now, and this is pretty high quality, I think. But I would be getting a GoPro camera because Busch Gardens, I don't really like Busch Gardens, but that's just my opinion. Their rides are good, but there's so few rides that you have to, everybody's flocking to the rides, so you have to wait in line longer than you would at King's Dominion. So if I got a GoPro, I would, because cameras aren't allowed at Busch Gardens at all. So I'll get a GoPro, go to King's Dominion, and means I would get footage of me going on every single ride. I'm saying the drop, the Intimidator, excuse me, I have the hiccups, the volcano, all of those rides. So, until next time.